So funny.
Okay, let's try again. 35 seconds in. We're sending this straight to the broadcast hall. Gentlemen, we've got Army's first captain. He was not exactly on our call sheet, so I don't know anything about you right now, except that I can see that you are a future infantryman.
Yes, sir.
Give me a 2-minute commercial.
So my name is Jay Serena Ryan. I'm
Okay.
from North Kingstown, Rhode Island.
There you go.
I'm company D4 at the academy.
Okay.
Before I assumed the role as first captain.
Okay.
Like you said, sir, I'm branching infantry.
Cool.
I'm looking to go to either Fort Campbell in Kentucky,
Okay.
Fort Stewart in Georgia, or
Okay.
Fort Bragg in Florida.
So I went to Fort Stewart, and it is rad. So that is all I will say about that. It's the beach is right there, and I don't want things to kick off, but if they kick off, you'll at least have a Bradley around you, which I would personally take over walking, although I know Rob probably does not agree with me. What can you do? All right, so Army football fan, in all sincerity, like you've obviously been at the games, but do you care?
I believe black and gold.
All right, so what? Who's impressed you on the team, football wise?
So I mean, I'm impressed by all of them. Like what they show, like day to day, and then also coming out and going to practice
Okay.
Saturday on the field. Caleb Fortner, the Fortner twins, both
Okay.
of them. Andon Thomas, he's wicked smart.
Yeah.
Smartest people I know. And it's short. He can throw a ball, he can catch a ball, he can run a ball, he can do about everything.
Cool.
Cale Hellam's coming in as quarterback. He's been doing a great job.
Yes.
Asking a lot. He's just absolutely crushing.
Awesome. Appreciate that. What are you majoring in?
I'm a law legal second.
There you go. So infantry and then law school, or
Maybe grad school and then maybe law school, like either or.
are you a Rhodes Scholar? Am I talking to a Rhodes Scholar here?
No. I'm a little bit done with school right now. I want to go out.
Yeah. That's how I felt too.
Yeah.
I swam when I was there, and I had the opportunity to be a TA, and I was like, dude, I never want to get in the pool in my life ever again. So, that's awesome. Can we switch and get your cohort here?
Absolutely.
Man, there's no way I'm going to be able to say your name. So apologies, you're going to have to introduce yourself.
Close.
Did you try
saying Jerry?
Oh no, I let him introduce himself.
Ryan.
You are
Look at
awesome.
that right there.
You lean in a little bit. You're a little off.
Oh,
There you go. Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I see that you are the Brigade Sergeant Major, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir. So my name is Annalise Atulopoulos.
Okay.
Clearing
Okay.
up the pronunciation.
Okay.
I'm from Denver, Colorado. I bring
Awesome.
armor.
Okay.
Hoping to go to Stewart as
Okay.
well. So
Stewart is rad. As I said, it's my favorite place.
yes, sir. We have some similarities. And yeah, I'm the Brigade CSM, and I'm in Company H3 back in when I wasn't company.
So one of the things we like to do here is to try to sell people on the academy, like future recruits. What has the coolest thing been that you've gotten to do?
Oh gosh, I've gotten to do a lot of cool things.
Okay.
Like tactically, I would say I got to ride in the front of a Black Hawk when I was
Okay.
PFG for
Yeah.
PFT.
Yeah.
But then academically, I was able to go do a NATO course on civil military relations in the Netherlands,
Okay.
and I also got to go work on the Hill for 3 weeks.
That's
in
amazing.
DC. So a little bit of everything. That's like
Yeah, I
the
love it.
best part about West Point.
So if you had to give us a 2-minute commercial, what is your elevator pitch to about yourself? Like what can you tell the football audience?
Well, I'm from Denver, Colorado.
Yep.
Huge football fan. Huge Broncos
Okay.
fan.
Okay.
So I've always been a big football fan. But I'm studying international affairs at West Point, and I run a couple of clubs, but I love going to support my Army teammates in all sports.
So we asked your first captain here who had impressed him. What does Army need to do to win tonight?
I just think they need to play hard. And I mean, I don't think that like there's going to be any crazy innovative plays. I think it's just going to come down to grit. I think it's going to be a tough game. Maybe it's a tough opponent.
Yeah.
And I think like what it comes down to is the fact that West Pointers just work hard.
Okay. Awesome. Sir, can I get you on?
Yeah. Smash mouth football. That's for sure.
There you go.
Or flawless corners.
All right. What's happening?
Oh, thank you very much for coming on with us.
Good. Where do you want me? Right here?
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Okay, so you're trying to sell the United States Military Academy to future cadets.
You better believe it.
What, like, let's start with you. Like, what are some of the questions that you have gotten to do in the military career?
Let's see, jump out of airplanes at like 27,000 feet. Slide down ropes at over 100 feet. You get to go in on targets. That's pretty cool to me.
It is.
Yeah, I've been able to ride in a submarine. Been able to, go across the desert in some pretty cool vehicles. Yeah, I mean, it's like be all you can be, right?
Yeah.
I've been fortunate to do that. Special operations.
Yeah.
For almost half my career.
You had kind of an interesting career path, like starting at Fort Stewart, a little
I did.
heavy, to wind up in the Green Beret side.
Well, not Green Berets, special
Okay,
operations.
special operations.
Yeah,
All right.
special forces of the Green
Well,
Berets. I mean, you never know where your path is going to take it.
I guess that's fair, yeah.
And so I think it's really about. I'm a big believer in make someone else tell you no.
Okay.
And so hey, you got to be able to be willing to put it out there, and you might fail. And you know what? Are you going to try it again? Are you going to learn from it and keep going? Primarily, I've either been in special operations or I've been in like method only units.
What an odd duo.
It is. It's kind of, which really means I'm not that good at anything. Is what I think it comes down to.
Or you can do both.
But-
One of those two.
But it's also fun.
Yeah.
When you get to do that kind of stuff. Now, what I would tell you though is the Army, you can do all kinds of things. We talk about selling people. Won over 200 job specialties in the Army. All right. So what's your interest? I would also say that the Army is a team contact.
Yeah.
All right. Do you like to be part of that type of culture and environment? Because our nation depends on us, and you gotta be willing to take a hit. You gotta be willing to get knocked down and then get back up. But I always tell people, ask them for what's their interest, what they like doing. Second is, do you like doing hard things? All right. I mean, do you like doing hard things? Do you want to be challenged? I always talk about if you're gonna go somewhere else, go get your freshman fun out of the way, and then you're gonna realize this isn't that challenging. Then put your name back in the hat for the United States military.
There you go.
All right. You're gonna get reps and sets at hard stuff. You're not gonna accomplish it the first time, and guess what? You know what? You're gonna get an opportunity to do it again and again.
Yeah.
And I think that matters. I mean, that builds you, like galvanizes you. It's about life. And doing hard things is not just about being in uniform. Doing hard things is about life. And how do we overcome it?
So we just had our 30th reunion, as you know, and
Did you have fun?
I loved it. It was
Good.
awesome. Wasn't quite as drunk as my 20th, which is a positive, so I'm going to take that as personal growth.
You've grown.
I have.
Exactly.
Grown older
Learn.
for certain. One of my favorite parts, aside from just reconnecting with my classmates, was hearing how the Corps has gotten better.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Well, I think that when we look at, I was asked this question earlier.
Okay.
Have a lot of things changed? Yes. Have a lot of things remained the same? Yes.
Yep.
It's still hard.
Yeah.
Time management.
Yeah.
I will tell you today, we talk about Army values and we talk about selfless service. We talk about duty to our country much, much more than we did when I was a cadet in the 1980s and into the 90s. When we think about commitment and what our cadets are exposed to today across our Army, the opportunities are amazing. I think Annalise, she worked on Capitol Hill for 3 weeks. Exchanges with foreign militaries, working with industry across multiple different sectors. We didn't do that.
No,
35
for sure.
years ago.
For sure.
And then the development that comes with it is pretty neat, and it's applicable to all. Not just because you're in uniform in front of 30 soldiers, but it's applicable to whatever profession you might end up in 30 years from now. And remember, they're the future leaders of our nation.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, we're invested in it,
Absolutely.
and we expect a return on that.
Yes. So Rob wants me to ask if you have a favorite Army Navy moment from overseas. When you were deployed, watching the game, just doing whatever.
Wow. Okay.
Apologies for the very specific
No.
question.
I think so. It was. I think it was the 2020 COVID
Okay.
game. played to like nobody in the stands.
Right.
You know. And so I was in Korea.
Okay.
And it was just one of the, I say, because here you are, you know, it's a 12-hour,
Yeah. Right.
14-hour time difference in that. I think that's from an overseas perspective. Because deployed, I would tell you, more than likely, you know, during game time, I was probably working.
Okay.
So, or getting ready to go work.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
wouldn't say that there was a moment that I remember, because those are all blurred. But I do remember looking at, thinking Army, Navy, and what I had been exposed to previously, you know, with sold out stadiums, and it was like nobody. I think
It's real.
yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So, favorite Army Navy moment memory overall? I don't mean to put you on the spot.
No. I think that's awesome. I think it's the 2017.
Okay.
Well, there's a couple. All right.
Okay.
I had not gone to an Army Navy game after I graduated until 2016.
Wow.
Okay. So
Okay.
all right, 1989 was we got beat by Navy. It was my first year. It was in Meadowlands. I refused to go back there. All right. 27 years later, I go to an Army Navy game because I just, you know, life took over, right? And it was 16 and it was right here.
Yep.
Okay. And they broke the streak.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Our son was a yearling at the time.
Okay.
We're like, clearly, I mean, it's because we're here, right? The streak is broken, run down onto the field, all that kind of stuff. So that was an awesome moment.
Right.
Now, until we win 15 in a row, we still got a long ways to go. Okay. The second, though, is I was a Commandant of Cadets.
Okay.
2017. All right. Snow, the Blizzard, 10th Mountain Division being represented.
Yeah.
All white uniform. In fact, I was 8 inches of snow. With our white uniform. And it was the tackle, and I'm trying to think of I think it was Malcolm Perry or it was Reynolds. I forget.
Malcolm Perry was the one who got tackled.
Was the quarterback, and it was Voight.
Yeah.
Who the
Shoestring
linebacker.
tackle.
See, here's the thing. I don't think he ever touched it. I think he pushed the snow up behind him, and the snow tripped him up. But if you look at that, I swear he did not grab his foot.
Yeah.
He dove behind it. That kid was fast.
Yeah.
But it was that tackle that saved that touchdown.
Yep.
That then led to, you know, in the end, you know, their field goal kicker having to go out there and attempt to make that field goal from about 43 yards. If you remember, Navy had 2 penalties.
Yeah.
That pushed them back 10 yards.
I'm going to argue that Army's defense forced Malcolm Perry to play outside of structure, which threw their offensive line off, which is what
completely undisciplined is what it was.
Yeah.
They couldn't get the job done when they needed to. You're right.
Yeah.
So the defense, the pressure that had been put on, backed them up 10 yards. They missed that field goal. It was tough for that. I even wrote a note to that.
Really?
Yeah, to the field goal kicker.
Okay.
As a calm. I mean, hey, like that's a lot of pressure. You know, you're out there. I mean, you got to give them credit, and it was a hell of a kick.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, it didn't go through. Unfortunately for them, fortunately for us.
Right.
And you know what? It's history is made from that.
Absolutely. General, anything else you want to tell the fine folks?
I think that,
we got a couple minutes here.
Yeah, I would just submit that you know, we're fortunate. We're fortunate that we've got young people like our first captain, Brigade Command Sergeant Major, who are willing at all the service academies,
For sure.
who are willing to commit, who are willing to you know, stand up and face adversity, who are willing to stand in the gap that many Americans are not willing to do, but they are. And we're fortunate as citizens that you know what, we're relying on them, and you know what, they're going to do just fine.
You guys have the best experiences coming to you. Being a lieutenant in the Army is awesome, seriously. So good luck. So thank you very much.
No, thanks, Dan.
Really appreciate
I
it.
appreciate it. All right, good stuff. I follow you guys.
Oh, we appreciate that a lot.
Oh, and